First, our Salutatorian. The Paul R. Cheeseborough Salutatory Award is awarded each year to the member of the senior class who has demonstrated excellence in scholarship in a rigorous academic program over at least a 3-year period. This year's Salutatory Award goes to Ryan Danger Donahue. Recognized as a quiet leader, Ryan is an inspired student whose curiosity, wit, and thoughtfulness improve the classroom experience for students and teachers alike. His commitment to excellence is evident in all he does. Academically, he's achieved a remarkable 98% GPA in an unusually broad and rigorous curriculum. Outside the classroom, Ryan personifies the student-athlete ideal as a talented and hardworking captain and most valuable player of our championship lacrosse team. He also serves Hun as a peer leader, mentoring 9th and 10th graders, particularly helping 9th graders in their early days at Hun to connect and begin to forge a strong sense of community. And as a member of the National Honor Society, he's devoted time and energy to off-campus service for the Meals on Wheels program. We are proud to have nurtured and witnessed the growth of this thoughtful, mature, and generous young leader. Ryan will enter Washington and Lee University in the fall. On behalf of the faculty, I'm proud to present this year's Paul R. Cheeseborough Salutatory Award to Ryan Danger Donahue.
Congratulations, Ryan. We have a little prize for you afterwards.
Thank you. Parents, teachers, family members, and of course, the class of 2023. We are gathered here today to celebrate our hard work and determination over these past 4 years. Like many of you, I'll never forget my experiences here at Hun. Before I dive into this speech, I want to take some time to thank a few people. First, thank you teachers for providing us with the skills necessary for future success and for making each of our experiences at Hun so great. Thank you parents for giving each of us the opportunity to attend such a great school. And lastly, but most importantly, thank you to the Sage Dining staff, whose members over the past 4 years have served some of the best chocolate chip cookies on the planet. Someone once told me that the most entertaining speeches have stories. So here's a story. The Winter Olympics in 1980 were held in Lake Placid, New York. Back in 1980, the United States men's hockey team was made up of a bunch of college kids who, due to college rivalries, hated each other. Other countries around the world could use professionals to fill their national rosters. This meant that the U.S. team was slated to face a bunch of talented professionals in the Olympics. Their Olympic run started off well, and the players found themselves in the semifinals. But the U.S. team was to play the Soviet Union in that semifinal game. Soviet Union was the best team in the world at the time. In fact, they had played the U.S. earlier in the year and absolutely destroyed them. So it's no surprise that the U.S. team was nervous before the game. The team did not want to fail their fans on home soil. Against all odds, the U.S. beat the Soviet Union and later defeated Finland to win the gold medal. The team didn't allow their fear of failure or the difficulty of their situation to affect their actions. They kept playing, they kept working, and they won. A lot of you may already know this story, but the overarching lesson we get from it is significant for people nervous about moving on to new things. While I'm excited to go to college, like many of you probably are, I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't nervous to leave the comfort of what I have now. College is an entirely new environment with new people and new opportunities. We're all bound to make mistakes as we take our first steps on this new journey, but we must learn from the mistakes we make and use them for our own development. We cannot let fear of failure prevent us from pursuing opportunities that we may never be able to experience again. Robert F. Kennedy once said, "Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly." It's easy to pass things up because we're scared. But to truly be successful, we have to embrace the possibility of failure. Mistakes are an essential part of the path towards success. If you let fear prevent you from taking small risks, trying new things, or going outside of your comfort zone, you'll struggle to develop as a person and you'll miss out on life-changing experiences. Some of you might remember walking out of calculus or physics on the first day, completely shocked by the difficulty of the class. Some of you might remember a midterm or AP test that you were certain you were going to fail. Some of you might even remember the open spaces next term last year, where Mr. Hughes made all of us hike up what was essentially a cliff on just a few hours of sleep. Thank you for that. The class was great. All of us can remember a time here at Hahn where we were uncomfortable or maybe even a little scared of something new or something difficult. But we all overcame those difficulties and those fears. That's why we're all sitting here today. Even if those difficulties resulted in failure, we learned, we grew, and we turned those failures into success. Had we allowed these challenges to stop us, our high school experiences would have been completely different. We wouldn't have been able to learn new things and discover new passions. We wouldn't have been able to experience some of the most life-changing moments of our lives, and we wouldn't have been able to meet some of the most thoughtful, outgoing, and caring friends in the world. We are all here today because we never gave up, and that's something we should continue to do no matter the circumstances. I want to leave you all with a short quote from Winston Churchill. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Thank you.
Beautiful. You said it so well.
Thank you. Proud of you, Danger. Thank you.